Welcome in and I'll get in. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. My phone is about to die, and it's whatever. I don't know. Just know. So off bat we have Judgment, Six of Wands, both inverted, and the Queen of Wands upright. I'm recording. And with that being said, there is someone who's kind of trying to come up with a plan to avoid some form of judgment due to a loss. An Emperor. There's something about the work that this person's been doing that's been going wrong, going south. With the Two of Cups. So there's someone trying to bring, I'm just hearing the term emotional recognition into something. But whatever this person does, it seems as if it doesn't work. There is a lack of, and even with the Six of Wands, there's a lack of belief. There's a lack of victory when it comes down to whoever this Emperor masculine energy is. There is a form of judgment. There's almost like a defiance. I keep healing. I keep hearing will breaker. So yeah, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords. So it's really confusing how this is out now with the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So someone does know how to bring something forward. They have the idea, but they don't have the right flame. So someone needs to work on their flame. This could just be someone's really exhausted, drained. There's too much going on with that Queen of Pentacles and Hangman inverted that's not allowing them to kind of nurture something in the right way. Not even nurture, but supply for something in the right way. There's a lack of surrendering. There's still a holding on to some form of an old-fashioned, an old way with whoever this individual is. Even with the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles inverted, all these inverted, all except for the Nine of Pentacles. It's so weird because, what is that song? I don't know why that's common in my mind. I've never heard it before. Is it All Falls Down? Kanye West, All Falls Down? Is that what that fucking song is called? I've never heard that song in my life, but it's playing in my head right now. Anyway, that's what's going on. Like someone, I don't know, it's that golden tunnel with that Nine of Pentacles being the last card. There's beauty there. There's beauty in something, but someone is just refusing to engage. With that being kind of said, there is an avoidant type individual. Someone doesn't feel like they can come back and make amends due to what you know, due to how the advantages that they made. Someone is also very heartbroken at this time with the choices that they've made moving forward. I don't know, it's like, so whoever this individual is, they be struggling because they do something, it fucks up. They talk to God, like, what did I do wrong? You did this wrong, don't do it again. So then they don't do that one thing, and then they do an adjacent thing. And this could literally even be like a business that is like, you're trying to work or you're trying to get to, get a promotion, but every time you get close to it, something kind of swerves away. You have boundaries inverted. So at the end of the day, with this boundaries inverted, there's a lack of, it's I don't know. This person is not being honest with themselves. I don't know. This is just a clash of different energies and beliefs at this point. Because with you and your boundaries, someone doesn't feel as if they've crossed your boundary, but they have. There's something that this person has done that is disrespectful to you that you have defined, but they don't see it as needing to be taken necessary. If they're going to avoid the type, clingy, inverted. So someone, I don't know. I feel like there's someone trying to see how attached you are to something. Someone's checking a temperature to see how attached you are, see how easily you'll give something up, which is not a good thing to do. Yeah, salty, because it's just making the presence, the whole sanction up, like, again, bitter. I said again bitter, but I meant bitter again. So this is something. So again, this could be a second trial of someone, and I'm going. It feels as if this is it's that divine contract that someone has, like someone's really just upset that you aren't kind of clinging on to that contract. It's like you should have more respect. Again, that boundaries. So it's like, someone accepted a form of contract when it came to you, a divine one, and it's like, hold that respect. Yeah, or hold that respect or get blocked. Someone's upset because they got blocked. I don't know, love affair inverted. This is their consequence. They don't get to move forward. So someone's main goal was to, get a down fix or, sneak away somewhere. They don't get to do that anymore. They keep making mistakes to where now they have to, if they even want to think that, got to nurture all the way back up. So, and this could even be a past person that's gone through this, that's in this energy now, and they just now see that Nine of Pentacles as well is coming through, someone that you had already blocked. This person, I don't know, this person gives mixed signals when it comes down to things. One second you are talking with them and I don't know, it's like they bring up subjects to just test your temperature or to see or to gauge you. I don't know, hopeless. Yeah, this person feels hopeless. A soulmate feels hopeless because they're realizing that they've been a karmic. Right now, they're being a hater. They're learning some form of lesson when it comes down to mixing the signals. Because there's a mask around some form of panic. Hands up, feminine energy, and then paranoid. Someone feels as if you're too guarded, but you're not as well. That's what's coming through heavily. Like, it's not that you're guarded, you don't put up with bullshit. So this is given like someone, I don't deal with drama, but then they're bringing you drama. I'm telling you, drowning in trap. This person's getting themselves in a sticky situation. This could also be a thing where someone is in a circumstance where there are things where they are drowning, and not necessarily in their emotions, but by pressure, and they feel as if they can't leave. The divine wants you to laugh at this person because things are going to come out, and they're not going to be protected. There's something that this person's not going to be protected from, so you can laugh a bit. Yeah, laugh a bit and slow down when it comes to getting anything by necessary, or someone needs to bring more light into themselves and slow down, be more considerate. I still don't like to look at that card. It's better today because it doesn't have all that sexual energy rating off of it, but today is a little bit better to look at that. So someone might be looking at something a little bit better too, looking at something a little bit brighter. This is someone that you don't miss though. Or this is someone that you really don't give a fuck about. This is, today, I'm telling you, suffering in silence today, and then healing. You might have spoken something out loud that was going to help you move forward. Running inverted, you're done running from admitting or saying something. And I'll say this is too, y'all, like, if you know that someone is like low-key doing something, be sure just to fucking bring it to their face, because if you have the balls to do it low-key and hide behind a mask, then you should be okay when that mask is revealed, Scooby-Doo style. Like, if you can't handle it, then why are you doing it? And that's just the energy that someone sees you in. And it's not that they don't like it. And the only reason they don't like it is because they're so used to getting away with it. They're so used to, I'm hearing bimbo effect. I don't know. I don't know why. That's a funny term, bimbo effect. But that's what this person's kind of used to, is just like, oh, I'll turn a blind eye. I'll just be like a lost dog. And again, it's like adjudication. This person's under judgment now. It don't matter. It could be, due to those actions. And with that 3, it's like they agreed to do something. They've agreed to move forward. They've agreed to stick on a path. So now there's judgment for this individual. And I'm going to say this right now because I'm feeling it. This is a Cancer between the ages of 35 and 58. This is someone that either you either had lustful thoughts of this person, or they had lustful thoughts of you. They're either blocked energetically, astrally, or like, literally blocked. So you need to watch out for that. This is a false person. Or they're being judged. Or a false. So that's interesting. This is someone who's thinking about, because damn. So someone just woke up and realized maybe they got a message from someone. This is coming through weird. That child of theirs is not theirs. They had a child with someone and it's not theirs. And they're waking up to that. Today, someone has only been with someone because of lust, which is why they've been blocked off, either from you or from this individual, when they're thinking about you. Or someone's being seen as an inappropriate parent for a child. However, that's coming through adjudication, false person, and child. Thief. Someone stole a child. You know how that goes. I'm not gonna. Okay, here it is. I'm telling you, courtship upright, courthouse inverted, great fortune inverted, house inverted, message of concern. Someone was told that it's like someone's like, oh, you have to have a child to have a house. So I don't know why I'm seeing it this way. Someone could have went out and started slinging dick or however, spreading legs to get a child or to get pregnant so that they could have a house and use that child for like income. That's being discovered now. Is this courtship and courthouse inverted? There's something not legal. There's something not true when it comes down to a child or comes down to something within the jurisdictions of this courtship. Or these two people really aren't even together. But someone's getting a message of concern about that because they weren't involved in this. That's why they're staying at occupation averse and poverty because something wasn't involving you. This could be someone trying to drag you into legal issues because of their children as well. But, excuse me, whether this is spiritually or physically, someone knows that you had an involvement with someone's children. For some of you, I don't know why it's coming through this way, but for some of you, someone asks for you to pray for their children, and then all of a sudden, like, their husband left, or they got a divorce, or something happened to their child. They want to use that to blame on you, but they can't. You have no hand in whatever's going on. This is a very confusing reading because it started out different, but someone does not want to be seen in a light of. And again, it's the emperor, it's a father figure for sure. Oh my God, my calf is going crazy. I don't like the way that feels. We have change, inverted, karmic femme, and jealous and envious. So something's not changing when it comes down to someone who's jealous and envious of you, this karmic feminine, or this could even be someone that is being affected by your what is that? Your 11th house and your 8th house. Someone don't like the way you run your business. Someone don't like the way that you run your house. You run your life. It's like this person is only jealous of you because you aren't changing, or a relationship status isn't changing. Whether that relationship status is you being single or with someone, or in the field or out the field, that's not changing. Someone's upset. In the karmic feminine, it's like someone was trying to lie about your feminine energy. Someone was trying to make it seem like you were spiteful, evil, bad, like just an asshole, or you're always like mean, or it's always going to be this one way. No, it's not. Like someone's trying to say that you're not going to change. It's just because this person's jealous about a relationship, and it's given like someone around you jumped into a relationship really too quick out of lust, because they wanted to try and make you. It's that stupid. I hate this. This is the one thing I hate. I don't hate a lot of things. I don't like using that word. I will absolutely send these niggas to oblivion without any cause, without a blink of my eye. Y'all are stupid having cat fights. No one is jealous over your stinky, smelly ass. No one is jealous over you. Y'all are so caught up in your own head. You're also caught up in other ones. You are so upset that some man or woman got the better dick or better pussy that you're gonna like try and do all this shit, when you yourself are so smelly and dusty that that person don't even want you. Hands up. Well, that's how it's coming through. Like someone's jealous because you could. Who cares? Like, oh, I stole this man from you. I stole that woman from you. Okay, there are like 1,000 other people back there behind me in line. You can either step in the fucking back of the line or be the first person to step in front and to see what happens. But I'm not going to sit here and waste my fucking time with your petty ass cat drama. Y'all can keep that shit and y'all can be broke, busted, disgusted. We got shit to do. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm feeling it. That's probably how y'all feeling it too. Because it's not even like you're mad. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, really, these heartless bitches want to come try and act like being in a relationship with someone's going to give them a heart. No, that's just going to tear you apart, honey. Because now you don't even have a heart, and that other nigga don't got a heart. So when you both come together, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing. Everything's going to fall apart. Ain't nothing going to grow. You're going to have fake smiles. You're going to have fake love. And y'all probably just going to be stuck in this energy, fucking and sucking and then hating each other. Ain't going to do nothing but drain each other. That's all. That's a modern relationship that everyone loves to have. No. Relationship thief. Get out. Like, y'all are so fucking pathetic. I'm sorry that you never had a relationship in elementary school or you were called ugly in middle school, but I was too, and I'm not like that. Someone is a naga, like the serpent naga. That's why, Ice Queen. Mentally and emotionally unstable. This person who seems as if they are held in a right, they are not okay. And someone's awakening to that. I'm hearing this as well. For some of y'all, you have gone years. I mean years of constant abuse. You haven't had a hug in a fucking fat minute. You haven't had anyone say, hey, I'm proud of you. Hey, I love you. You just had people say, oh, you need to do this and you do that. And you're just like, if you don't fucking just work with me, you're gone. Because I can't handle that shit. Someone might just now be catching on to that. Which is what this karmic film didn't want them to see. They wanted them to see, oh, you're always so mean. No, you're tired. You're tired of bullshit. You're tired of idiots. You're tired of fucking people who are literally less than you because they make themselves less than you, because they choose to do this shit, which puts them down there. You're tired of that shit. And that's perfectly fine. You can be tired of it. You're not going to change who you are because someone wants to be jealous. Like someone wants you to go, oh no, I need you, and like rip off your shirt and like flail towards us. Like, fuck off. You weird. Just because you had to do that to get someone doesn't mean we do. We're angels. We got wings. We will literally fly over both of you or all thousands of you. Don't matter how many. We got wings here. We can fly. And then we'll find someone else. You're not that important. But God sent us to you for a reason, so we'll hang out and we'll see. But if you don't buy, and then we'll let God get you. And that's just how it's going to be. And someone don't like that. Courthouse. This is a spiritual issue at this point. That's how I was picking up with that judgment. Someone doesn't want to be seen as the ringleader, that emperor. When it comes down to it, and that child could be a spiritual child, and that's important not to let the wrong people in, because if you give them spiritual birth, and you let the wrong people in, they're gonna poison that shit. So keep an eye out for that. And that's another thing. It's like you've known that you've been spiritually pregnant for a minute, and you about there. You know what I mean? You about 3-4 months away from that baby, and you having that next dream. Why in the fuck would you play soft, knowing damn well that you have a weird ass mofo, not just one, but you got a whole bucket list, who would literally on this instant of that smudge and go and steal some shit from you? Why do you think you're so cutthroat? I don't think people get it. I don't think people love themselves enough to get it. I don't think people have had a business, took a business serious enough to get it, because everyone's motivated by money or sex or drugs or some form of external euphoria that they even forget that you can do that shit, that you can create that from inside, that you don't even need all that extra dumb shit. But these people are, they stuck in those ways. They can't get out of those ways. They complain, I hate when people do that, I need to leave that, but they are still. And I mean that in all ways, every way. They are still. Still what? I don't fucking know, because they still. I don't know what they are. They still, though. They stiff and still. On this pathway, they stuck. Because these legal issues, you really think, because it's like, and I don't even, it's like, this is how it's seen in the court of law, in the divine. I need to get me a gavel at some point, y'all. I'm serious. I'm gonna get me a damn gavel. I'm gonna start bing, bing, binging some bitches. I'm serious. Y'all aren't ready for what's about to happen. It's gonna get crazy. But y'all need to understand this. I mean, we get it. But for your cross watchers, or for those new on the journey, or for those that want to spread information, it don't matter if it don't matter if Anu himself come off a damn sham and go, yo, by the way, you're supposed to be with this person. If that person doesn't do what they gotta do, bye. They get halted right wherever the fuck they are. It don't matter if they are literally one day away from getting what they want. That one day will never happen. It will be like that day never happens. But today's the day, and yesterday was the day, and today's the day is today as well. But it's about being in the moment. Something that happened. Someone was having good vibes. They thought that you were having good vibes and lust. They thought that was healing for you, but that was a bad choice for this person to think, because that's why you detached from them. It's like someone, and it's not even like they had physically said it, they are energetically saying it. They are telepathically or astrally coming to you and trying to stick it in you in the 5D. That's why they blocked from that. This person might even be, you might have been like, and I'm picking this up, I got told not to say it, but for some of you, I'll say it differently. For some of you, you may have wondered why a question of yours was met with denial, and this individual is also confused about why they were in denial, and it's because it was divinely blocked to show them like you have no control over this, and you wanted to play a game, so now you can't even get what you want out. With your ancestors, they teamed up and said, look, like, my baby walked with us, and my baby coming over to your baby, and they look at how they being, and they like, hands up. We'll watch them on that pathway. We'll see what happens. Ritual and verb. We'll make sure they don't do no more rituals. We'll make sure that no more magic goes. And this could even be a conversation between you, your ancestors, and their ancestors, where they're like, make sure no one doing magic on that nigga over there. Like, regardless of if my baby even over there, they are enough energetically entwined, or they have some form of energetic pathway that someone doing rituals on one of them and it's going back on another. So you got to make sure that that nigga stays safe. You know what I mean? So it could be your ancestors putting the path on someone else's ancestors to make sure they do what they got to do, or your ancestors are making sure you are protected from these rituals that someone's trying to do on this pathway. These rituals don't even got to be candle magic. We're talking, because listen, anything's a ritual. You do repetition, that's ritual. This could be a constant mental battle that someone puts you through, an emotional battle, energetic battle. It doesn't have to be candles, magic, sage, crystals, dumb, it could be anything. They got to quit doing that shit. Someone got a full warning. And this could have been like your ancestors going to that person, not even bypassing the ancestors and be like, all right, look, like you're fucking up bad. Because the reason why this person is blocked is because someone's ancestors is bad as fuck. They can't come to you because they ancestors mad as fuck. There is no entity attachment. Someone could have been lying saying you got an entity attachment, which is why you like that. No. Listen, the greatest thing of all time. Now listen, I'm an ancient. I like using the old books. I like old rules. That's how I play. I will use the oldest tricks in the book and get my way 10 times forward. It's funny as fuck. The saying "it takes one to know one" comes into play with this, because if they're gonna say you have an entity attachment, how do they know what entity attachment is? And for those cross watchers, or someone wants to be like, oh, how do you know that you don't have one? Because I did my shadow work. So I know what an entity attachment is because I dealt with my own. So I know what it's like when it happens to me. I know what it is when it's on someone else because I worked on my own. I don't got those entity attachments because I worked on them. They're not attached to me. They flow through me. These entities don't like my body. They go, boom. So whoever's saying you got entity attachments, honey, go look at their life. Are they flourishing or corrupting? If they're corrupting, got entity attachment. If they're flourishing, they ain't got nothing on them. Because why would they got no rot. Someone needs to get that as well. Someone's being taught by a fake spiritualist at the end of the day, heavily, because they talk a lot. They give fake energy. They give a fake presence. Or maybe this person just knew them longer than you. However, but this whole community is awakening to a fake bitch. Like, you don't know anything, actually. You don't know a damn fucking thing, because guess what? You need an exorcism. And I bet the only exorcism you know how to do is a simple holy water. I'm going to hope to God, Psalm 91 work, and pray. You don't even know how to really remove that shit, do you? I bet you don't know that when you do that, before you even get to that Psalms phase, that entity gonna be talking through that body. I bet you didn't expect that, did you? I bet you don't even know how to handle rebuttals. I bet you don't even know how to ignore a demon and continue moving forward, do you? Because yet you are one. But I digress. That's for someone, man. But people gotta learn. And it's the thing, they got to come to talk to you because you're the one that knows. They learn from all these fake people that don't know shit. They get not that far off the ground and they'll go, oh, it's whatever. I guess it's just not meant to be, or God's saying no. No, there's more layers that this person just can't fucking see because they don't know anything, actually. I don't know anything. It goes farther beyond than I know. So you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you can connect the dots. You have that extra knowledge. You have where that source comes from. You know where it goes. You know how to look these things up. You know how to study. You read books. So you know what I mean? And you don't just read books to do some malicious shit to someone and be like, oh, this is how you do that. You read books to learn, actually. You study. And that's another thing I'll talk about as well. Whoever this is, they in their south, though, they've been sending you fucking evil eye because they want actual money. They're trying to keep someone, your divine masculine, from talking to you so that they don't get healed. At the end of the day, but I was gonna say, my ear is ringing loud as fuck too. There are not enough exorcists for this upcoming war. And I got you. Welcome in, Mark. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. How you doing, Mark? But that's the thing. There's not enough exorcists. Guys, there's not enough exorcists out here who know how to do exorcisms that we're going to need here soon. We're talking like babies are just going to be born out demons. We're talking literally like, dude, I'm saying like, within the next 5 months, there's gonna be a whole gate opened. Like, you are going to see in people's whole eyes possessions here soon, and there's not enough exorcists that know what they're doing to save this, to really help this. So if you do know how to do that stuff, expect people to come to you. Handle that as you will, you'll know best. I'm also getting like, cause listen, y'all, I don't know if anyone else has been really feeling and being in that energy, but we're really about to go back to that Victorian era, if you know what I mean. It's about to be a whole vampire werewolf war all over again. And people aren't ready for it. And people might not want to believe it, but I'm telling you all right the fuck now, that's what's happening. And a few people see it. A few people are starting to catch on to it. That's what's been going on. This whole narcissist empath paradigm, once that fucking splits, it's gonna bring that werewolf vampire war back from the Victorian era. I'm telling you. But it's not gonna be the same. It's literally gonna be like it's literally gonna be fucking the satanic. It's gonna be like, it's like Alistair came back. It's like Solomon came back. And then you throw in fucking the vampires and the werewolves. Like, that's what's going to happen in the near future. I'm telling you, within 5 months, that's just going to be really noticeable. Because there's no more hiding these masks. There's no more hiding the truth of like these entities anymore. Like, we're seeing it by the end of this year, and then close to 2027. There's gonna be a lot of sightings within New York City, because New York City's the fucking melting pot. You're gonna see a bunch of UFOs, IFOs, AFOs, everything. I'm telling you. But I needed to come through for y'all, because some of y'all need to be prepared for that. Some of y'all have been feeling it, just needed a little bit of confirmation, but it's gonna be a whole event. We got priest though. Yeah, so whoever this priest is your op, or they're ops with your, Yeah, so there's someone that's opposing. There's that opposition. There's someone who is with that priest energy. They could even be using their religion to keep someone away from you, so they don't get a manifestation like, oh, you don't want to be over there. They blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Honey, I don't think you know a damn thing about nothing when it comes down to religion, if you're going to say it like that. I ain't even going to repeat what I heard, but it was so just, I'm done. Who's up here? I'm telling you, because you tell the truth. That's people's issue with you. You're too direct. No, there's nothing wrong with being too direct. You're just too shady. You like throwing shades. You know what? Actually, talk about that for a minute. Last night, when I woke up, I was uploading that video for a while. I finally uploaded at 2 a.m. But I was up from 2 to 4 a.m. just constantly, and at like 3:15 exact. It was either 3:15 to 3:16. It was either one of those. It was between those 2 minutes. I was thinking, what the fuck why are people throwing shade? Do you know what shades are? Why are you throwing them at people? You know what I mean? Like, it really clicked with me in that moment that these people are that's what, obviously we knew what that meant, but like, it clicked so deep with me last night. Like, people are literally throwing shades on people. We're not talking glasses, we're talking entity shade. We're talking about the shadow hoppers. We're literally talking about the old Egyptian way, why the Egyptians would have shadow cleanses and their whole shadow cleansing ceremonies. People are bringing that shit back, and you need to start bringing that back, because that's how you get all this gunk on your shadow. People are literally throwing jinxes and shades at you. You need to learn how to clean your shadow the Egyptian way. I'm learning how to. When I get it out, I'll have a whole video up on it, because we ain't gonna leave no one out on this shit. But I was really thinking about that. It really just fucking hit me hard. I was like, people are fucking literally throwing shades at people. And they don't even know what the fuck that really means. They don't really know what a shade is, or like the relation of a shade to a banshee. Or like how they're correlated. You know what I mean? Like, no one really put that together. but they just been doing it. Maybe someone did put it together, you know, but however, you're just too, you're straight up. You are one of the realest people. Everyone's like, oh, I hate fake people. I hate fake people. You're real. And you don't have lust as well. So here's another thing. Maybe you just a goofball. Maybe you make jokes. Maybe you talk about your past where you were a little bit lustful, but you don't hide it. You're not ashamed of yourself. Who cares? You don't lie about yourself, and that scares someone because they can't use it against you. When it comes down to real love, trying to end real love, someone has a message and mad. That's why this person's been doing voodoo on a high priestess, because they've been getting unexpected money, and someone's been trying to manipulate something so that they can keep doing divination on how to destroy commitment when someone leaves poverty. So that's this person's plan now, by the way. And because I already spoke it out, you already know God's on it. Someone's literally just trying to figure out, how can I destroy this connection whenever they leave? Someone knows that you're going to leave a situation before you're masculine or you're feminine, however. And it's like, that's what they want to do? Okay, well, you can figure that out and you can do what you do, all that dumb shit. But at the end of the day, like, you've already been caught. Someone could even like be like, oh, like, go fuck me or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know why I came out like that. And then again, aphrodisiac. Someone's going to be using substance abuse to try and get this person to go their way. They're really trying to get someone who is not stable. I was just about to say stable in their mind with thoughts upright. This person's not stable in their mind. This person's trying to get them to abandon them. This person's mentally abusing someone out of high honor. Just because they see that someone likes you. They're trying to keep them hidden. They're trying to keep the fact that you're single and successful hidden. They're very bothered that they don't have a twin flame, and they're confused on why. Well, this is fucking why, because if you had a twin flame, they'd probably kill you, because the only thing your twin flame would do to you is mirror the opposites of you, and the only opposite of you would be getting worse, because your default is this, so your opposite would be even worse. Like, your twin flame would probably torment the fuck out of you, and then you would have even more angst on yourself. So you should be happy you don't have a twin flame. It's not an easy journey to have a twin flame. Dude, I would have rather went through this shit by myself than having all the twin flames I had. Because those motherfuckers are relentless. They do it out of love at the end of the day, you know, spiritually, you know, with how the contract's made. But what the fuck? They put you through some dumb ass shit that really just don't make no fucking sense. I don't know why. Listen, my phone is not about to die, but I feel called to pull these out right now, so I am. And that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know why some of these are over here, because these are all blank. And then I have extra ones too. I made some new ones in here, so we're gonna get a lot more. A lot more. Are all these good? We're gonna have around fucking 500 cards in this deck. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not gonna be fun. And I got to remake them all too. But I just felt called to pull these out just to get more. But yeah, this is a failed attempt. A brother's failed attempt. Or someone that they called a brother. Or this could even be a Mason's failed attempt. However, you know, they don't want to come back. Because their altar chakra's fucked up because of what they kept doing. Like, someone has been trying to get you in a poly relationship every damn day. This person who's bald, and that's why it's like stop. You have M. This is the one I was really hoping not to fucking come out, because there's no information that I could find on it, but it's called a Shanseth, or Shanshith. I don't know if y'all can read that, but someone could be a Shanshith. I believe that's one of the bird beings. It's one of the avians. But I don't remember what fucking planet they came from, because they migrated so fucking much. But you could be a blue avian, or you could be from the Lyre galaxy. You could be an avian, an ababian, a ketsi, or a bronze tital. They're all the blue avians are also known as raw tier air, as well. So that could be, because like for me, I know for a damn fact I got bird in me. Now I know some of y'all seen it, but this could be like an ancient war again between like the avians. The avians were the very first beings that came to Earth. Actually, that's why you have the thunder gods. Those thunder gods were birds. They were winged. That's why you see Anu in the Smithsonian carvings. Why he has wings, because he was bird being when he came down. That's why you have all your like Zoltol and all of them, all your bird beings, like those are your originals. Those are your first creators. Those are your sky gods. So this is a battle of the sky. This is a battle of the sky gods that's coming down upon these people that someone is not ready for. Someone took the low road in Aries with an Aries, or because of an Aries, or they are Aries. Maybe you got curly hair, Aries. Maybe this Aries got curly hair. But they took a low road with this person. So I know there was like a bunch of energies. But today, if you're feeling any of this, it's coming from a bald this person, a Sanseeth. And it's something about, because see, I'll tell y'all what I did today, because I don't care. I was feeding the birds today, and there's a crossroads right by where I'm at. So I threw bread at the crossroads, and it was accepted by the birds. So I got sky guardians with me, around me. So I know that this is confirmation for me. I'm glad that what I did at the crossroads worked, because I know what I'm doing at the crossroads. God dang. So I'm glad that works. We have PT, PTK, GPS tracking you. This is someone's initials, PTK. That's someone's full name. It's KTP or KTP. Or phonetically. Takea is coming to mind. So I'm gonna keep that there. This person tried to lace you and it failed. Yeah, they tried to latch something or lace your sacral chakra because they listened to a fucking false Catholic god. That's hilarious. Who the hell is out here listening to a false Catholic god? Y'all are so stupid. We have long hair. A long-haired werewolf is told to stop. There's werewolf right here. A long-haired werewolf was told to stop a cycle. So a werewolf could be coming in to stop a cycle for you. They got S in their name, SG or GS in the past life reverse. Past life reverse came in reverse. So this is someone from your past life that's coming back. And then we have, then we do have GPS TK. So this person is, so if this person's not, if this individual is not GPS tracking you, what they're doing is allowing their own devices to be GPS tracked and they're hanging around you. Because they don't want you to be a breadwinner, someone who's Russian, or someone who's Russian asked this person to astral travel to you, a Latter-day Saint. Might have lost their son because of this shit, and that's what's going on there. So someone could have got a divorce, and a Latter-day Saint got a divorce and lost their son because they were using their son in magic. This person could be a Drak from the Draco star system. They're from the planet Drak2. Do your research, y'all. I will eventually. I have to screenshot the photos because it's a whole PDF, and I'll link the PDF as well. If you go to the Malachi the Malachi link in the description for the PDFs. It is in, I forgot what folder it's in, but the scroll is called, there's two of them specifically that you would really need to look up. The Scrolls of Oz, for one, because that's going to tell you a lot of the angels and the demons. And then you have, I believe it's the Orion group, but I didn't get this information from the Orion group all the way. But the Orion group's another good one to read as well. But these are all going to tell you about these different species and show you examples of what they are. I was directed by Anu himself to do this in these readings so that we can push forward, because we're not going to be worried about the flesh of these people anymore. We need to figure out who they are, so you know who the fuck they are. So it's a soul recognition. So now whatever they do, you click onto it. This is really a next step to do so. And also to help you figure out more about yourself as well. You know, it's not too bad. But this is the stuff that, you know, this information, someone is sorry. But if you're damn sorry, then show it. God damn it, someone's son 10 years ago is sorry for talking about you in front of your face. Damn. So whoever's son this is sorry for talking shit about you to your face. They getting whapped upside the head. Good. And in front of your back. In front of your back just means talking to your back, by the way. We got vampire. Well, I'm telling you, vampire came out. It's a werewolf vampire war. A vampire want to come back. No, a vampire always. No, thank you. I remember an Ethan. Or a Leo. They're a Leo. Or a Leo, you're getting a new beginning. You could have North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Leo. That you're getting a new beginning within that reign, or wherever Leo is in your chart. There's a new spark. We have Q. Someone doesn't know how. She wants to come back to ask you questions. B, QB, or BQ. Be quiet. Someone wants to come back to tell you to be quiet. Quit talking. No, fuck you. I'm gonna keep talking. There's like blank cards in here. I know, I've seen some of them. Your ex. Someone is not your ex. Someone keeps lying about being your ex. You never dated someone. Crown chakra. What the fuck? Y'all are so stupid and weird. All because you took the high road, because you followed your intuition, you heard what God said to do, and you did it. Someone's not part of the Boosters Club anymore. Someone's a Nomo, which... Nomos are interesting. Nomos were, I believe, one of the first few on Tiamat, but they come from Tiamat, Sirius B, and Meldek, from those systems and those planets. But someone could be a Nomo. And Nomo, if you don't know, those are your fish beings. They are literally one of the very first beings on here. They came... some of their DNA came from the asteroid belt whenever Nibiru crashed into not only the moon but also Earth, and then created Veldek, which is a planet between Jupiter and Uranus. But the Nomos were half fish, half humanoid beings that lived strictly underwater. Those are also the beings that you hear about within the Orisha stories that lived underwater. They're also the beings before Genesis, to point that out. Yep, oh. Yep, oh. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why that's so funny to me. We have Bidu center, your Bidu energy center is fine. I'm getting as well with, a cycle is complete. Like something's coming full circle. Someone's sisters know that. Someone's sister is named, her ex is named a draconian named A. I'm not about to say the name I heard because I know that person in real life, and I'm not about to fucking start showing, I'm not about to start bringing that up in here. We got Capricorn, I'll deal with it on my own. From 3 years ago is not sorry, we'll get fucked, bye. We have V, Victoria or Vicky is not sorry. This is someone that used to take photos of you. That V, whoever this V person is, used to take photos of you. Whether they took photos of you for like school outings or sport photos or whatever, they have photos of you. And that's how people have been getting your photos on your altar. They've been using this person. You have agreeable. You're an agreeable. A black mason and a shriner knows that you're an agreeable person. So there are people up in high places. There are masons in these societies. They know you're an agreeable. That's why they are stopping these people. That's why no matter what they do, nothing's going to stop. You might even get like, for some of you, I'm even hearing like there are people in these organizations that are going to be sending you money just randomly because it's like, we know what's going on. You were not swapped. You can't be swapped. This mob is being broke down. Someone no longer is a truck driver. Someone's not going to be able to drive a truck. The grass was greener because it was fake. Someone does not want revenge. Someone's daughter, or someone doesn't want revenge on your daughter. Yeah, we have third eye chakra. You know, this is over. When it comes to these droids or robot or these robo beings. So someone's a droid who's an Astera. They're no longer a mason because the line is dead. They hit their deadline today. We have L. VBL is important as well. I don't know what VBL is. This, yeah. Dismissed. A past life love is dismissed. They know, they buy. The second I said that, I looked down, consequences. Bad choices, mixed signals, and games. You want to know why you dismiss? Because you play too many games, and you're not good at them. You suck at, I don't like the games you play. You play the board game sorry too much. So fucking sucks to be you. That's literally, I don't know why it's coming out so rough, but it's literally like, you have a father figure or a grandpa coming through. And they are just fucking tired, dude. Or like a brother figure. It's like Brother Bear, like Dakota from fucking Brother Bear. It's giving that energy. Like someone's like, leave my fucking baby bro alone. Or my baby sister alone. Like, fuck off. You want to fuck around and find out. You're going to find out and you're not going to like it. A Taurus. They could be a Taurus. This Taurus could be in a sex cult as well. Or the leader of a sex cult. Someone's not Hispanic. Someone lied about being Hispanic, or someone said that you were Hispanic and you're not. Y'all stop saying that any amount of melanin is one thing. Holy fucking shit. Everyone is basically brown. There are barely any black people. This is a black. This is black. Everyone else is different shades of brown. So someone needs to get that through their head. Like, stop calling people Hispanic that just because they brown. It don't work like that. You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. Someone's getting arrested. I hope they do, because they didn't pay attention to Deja Vu. Someone's baby father did not pay attention. They are an ex now. Because you're an agreeable, disagreeable, inverted. That's why your money's going up. Because you're an agreeable. Because you actually work with God. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm getting so amped up and mad about that. But I feel like, because this is how I'm feeling. This is literally how I'm seeing it. The only reason why someone's in the middle not making a choice, not making a decision, is because they got people left, right, center bitching in line, right? Literally, you're an agreeable. Because and your money's up. And this person has people bitching at them on both sides. Oh, stay away from them. You don't like, and the thing is, it's a seductive siren hoe who's doing it. And don't listen to them. Are you sure it's always gonna, like, I'm gonna literally pop you in the face in the astrals when I get there, honey. Y'all don't get it. I got books upon books I gotta get rid of in the astrals. I got names upon names. I've stacked them up. I'm going tonight because today I lost my fuse a little bit. And someone was trying to do some shit in my room to my stuff, and I marched my ass up in there. I said, I feel what you're doing. I'm seeing you in the necropolis tonight. So I already made my plans that I'm going to go there tonight. And whoever's on that list is getting the ass kicked. And whoever the fuck is in this energy getting the ass kicked. I'm tired of it. Y'all got to get out of here and stop lying to this person. Because on the opposite side, this person has people saying, why aren't you going after them? And it's like, oh, I don't know. I just don't think that they're ready. I just don't think blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, that person literally, like, they the one. And you bout to fuck up real bad. And someone's even going as far as saying, because they've been on the bad side of you before, it's like, don't mess this up with that person, because when you do, you're really gonna fuck up and miss them. And not only that, but then you're gonna get skibbity papped and it's not gonna be them. So you need to make up your decision to either make a peaceful leave or to drop these fucking hoes and these rats and these fucking scoundrel, these swine, and actually move forward with your life. Because right now you're playing with the pig, which is why your life is so messy. And I'm gonna say that. And that's on my mama. Your ex. I'm telling you, man. Get out of here. Your ex could have been a baker or a chef or a baker. One to say that you were their ex. Return the fucking sender, dude. Get out of here. Y'all really think it's funny out here? Y'all really think, like, and that's the thing. Someone thinks they safe because they stick around you. No, the divine's letting you be a puppy. The divine's letting you be a slave. I don't think they realize that. You're a slave to this divine being now. And you can't change it. I'll pull a few more because you're not in your ego. Your ego dissolved and meshed with you a long time ago. You don't fight no more. Y'all move forward. So you're not in your ego. You direct. You are real. In a world of anomalies, you're real. Because you're how the world should be. The world itself is fake and you're the only real one, which is why you don't fit in. That's why you're the anomaly. But again, you're the realest motherfucker here. And I don't know why I've been noticing the glow getting brighter and brighter up in here. I've just been sitting there staring at these mirrors, watching that happen the entire time. I really just had to point that out. I'm gonna draw one more because you did call to me. Who are you? You're a scribe or author. Some of you, listen, if you know you're a scribe or author, you better be writing your goddamn rules. You better be writing down. It don't matter if it's on a blank piece of paper. It don't matter if it's on one of these. It don't matter if it's on the back of a brown plastic bag. A paper bag. It don't matter if it's on parchment paper. Write what you want the fuck to happen out. Some of y'all, the divine's waiting on you to write it out. Some of y'all, your ancestors are like, you've been doing your libations, but what the fuck do you want from us? Like, you've been praying to us, like, what can we do for you? Write it out. You don't gotta burn it, just write it out. Make it a ceremony. Do what you gotta do. Maybe you do have to burn it. I don't know. Write it out. This is a sign for some of y'all. You have the power. We have the pen, y'all. You know this, right? If you want stuff to change, write it out. You make the laws, and right now you're just kind of, and that's for some people because you didn't know, but like you're letting things happen because you're not changing the rules or changing the law. Write shit out. Write shit out. You will be so surprised about how quick it moves. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I said it was going to be a quick reading. My phone was on like 30% and it lasted an hour. Let me tell you, that's the power of the divine right there. I don't give a fuck. Solar light upgrade. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. So again, what do you want? This is you write it out. Solar plexus. Do some solar plexus meditations. Clean the gunk. Clean that corruption away from it. And then move forward with what you're desiring to make. Because right now, it's not that you would be given birth, but you will be trailblazing the path. Like you will be making sure there ain't no, never mind. I was gonna say you're gonna be making sure there's nothing icky in your way, but Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. There's nothing icky in your way. You just need to shine your light so you can fucking see. That's what's coming through. I don't know why I'm cussing again, y'all, but that's what's going on. There's no blockages in your path. You just need to use your light to see. Some of y'all might have been looking through your sacral because you've been in a very creative mood. Raise your vibration a little bit. Look through your soul lens. Look through your connective, your silver cord, which is your spiritual umbilical cord. But you're aligned with what you're supposed to do. All you gotta do is move forward. All you gotta do is be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, do that. Stay active. Don't be passive. The crystal skull Einstein's coming to me, and I don't know why. Einstein loves me, man. Einstein keeps talking to me every fucking like 2 weeks. And I would just be on YouTube minding my business, and then all of a sudden here comes Einstein popping up. Literally the crystal skull Einstein is like, hi. I met him 2 years ago, not in person, just online. And ever since then, we've had this tight fucking connection. I don't remember the name of the other skull, but I've seen them once. I haven't talked to them that much, but I'm slowly going to get back into them. But Einstein always wants to meditate with me, and it's interesting. So some of y'all might be going onto your crystal skull journey. Some of y'all might need to burn skull candles to alleviate those blockages. And especially if you feel like you've been under some rose-colored glasses, if you burn a half pink, half black skull candle that acts as a reversal for any type of lust and or love spell, and that will remove any form of like lust, love within your third eye. A lot of people think it's only that sacral and that heart. No, if they get to your third eye, you got those glasses on forever, and then that fucks up. I mean, I know I'm wearing a pink beanie, that's kind of funny, but you know what I mean? Like, pay attention to those things. If you don't have like a full pink, half black, you can literally just like mark or draw like a line halfway through the skull candle and just like write like reverse, return to sender, and like a black marker, or things of that nature. You can also draw an X in the back of the skull, I believe, if you're doing that for yourself, and that removes any form of like cord or like what is the octopus? The fucking octopus tendrils, that can remove those. That's what I'm thinking of. But you have to have the pink and black, because the black on the bottom is always a reversal for that. But the Holy Grail, sorry, I got way off track. Inner discovery, finding sacredness, and you are what you seek. So you've been filling up your cup, and you know what you've been trying to get. You know that it's not that your cup's overrunning, but your cup's about to be full. So you know how to move with it. Now is just the time to move while that cup still is being filled in. And then memories of Atlantis. I just felt immediately called to that. Spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. That again goes back to the Nomo tribe. Some of y'all are going back to your aquatic life, your aquatic nature. Just stay within water. And I'm gonna be honest with you all. If you guys are wondering, like, oh, why have I always been around water? Because A, you are from Atlantis, and B, you're probably an aboriginal to Tiamat itself by species, not by fucking race. So yeah. Because if you didn't remember, Tiamat used to be a water planet. It didn't have all this ground. It wasn't until Nibiru crashed into it that it started getting more land on it. So don't forget that. Someone might need to be reminded about that as well. I'm gonna get one more. Okay, Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. Again, like, just remembering more of who you are is going to happen in this time, especially if you've been in a position where you haven't been able to learn about who you are or learn about these species. That information is going to be more accessible to you now. I'll talk about that in another reading. Holy shit. I got side blasted there by something. I'll talk about that in a different reading though, because that's completely, that doesn't really fit with what's going on here. Wow, I forgot all about that. But yeah, it's just about remembering who you are in that sense, so that you can relearn how to ground yourself, relearn how to create yourself again, in a sense, because we've been full with all these dogmas of who we are by flesh and not by spirit. So when you start to learn yourself in spirit again, you're able to truly rebuild yourself. You're able to truly live in that light that you're desiring. Okay. Goodness. But we have signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. The miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. Anubis is coming through heavily right now as well. So you have protection from rejection. Not physically, but you won't hold the responsibility for being rejected in this cause in this time due to Anubis. There's that, you're being rejected of being an orphan again, basically. So, okay. If let's say you are trying to get into a relationship or you are trying to leave somewhere, if something doesn't work for you that immediate time, when you let's say you've already made your move and you're still kind of in like a limbo phase where you've left, but that energy is still stagnant, there's someone new already there. Anubis has already lined up someone else for you to come in. Like, you're not going to be abandoned. And that's why this is why people are kind of flipping out, because this is something like God's making it happen. Like, oh, you don't want this? Okay, bye. Make up your fucking mind. Do you want it or not? Oh, I just don't know. Oh, you don't know? Okay, bye. Don't come back, because you will never know. You didn't know now, you won't know then. That's how it's being treated for some of it, because it's because you asked for it to be that way, because you're fucking tired. And B, you don't need to be emotionally abused in the first damn place. So get real with yourself, fucking psychos. What the fuck? Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I desire. New beginnings. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. The Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. And last but not least, the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. Thank you, for real. And thank you all, collective, for being here. I love you all so much. As always, free Dr. Malachi Z, the master teacher. All his resources are in the description. And as well, if anyone is curious about the whole case with York, in the literal link, you can find every document. Everything has been documented, everything's out. I'm saying this right now because it is established. If people are going out still saying Malachi York is the bad and that devil, it's because they are fucking Enlil seed. They are the devil who's trying to tell you not, because no one else has given this information. And if anyone says Bobby Hemmett was on top of fucking Ray learning from York. He did not know this shit till York told him. So not even Bobby Hemmett gonna save your ass. That's to someone who needs to hear that, because literally, y'all, there's no proof. And when you read and you look at these reports, you will literally see everyone that said that he was doing the child sex and things were the ones trafficking the children, were the one doing the sexual acts with children. They literally took their blame and put it on him. So I don't know how you can be in the same position as that man and then also, you know what I mean? So let's clear that air up real quick, because it's a double-sworded agenda that's happening between fucking Enlil and fucking truth, as always will be, and that needs to quit, because it's a mirrored situation between all. So as long as we get the information, it's all there, then you know what I mean, there shouldn't be an issue. But if you're going to refuse to look at the information, then Enlil see bye. Really had to point that out there. But anyway, if you're interested in any of my services, reading scrolls, mentorships, however, my one-on-one services, be sure to email me. I'm probably going to. So what I'm gonna do for mentoring, because I have a lot of requests for mentoring, and I don't have 1,000 hours in a day, unfortunately. I have the same 24, even less than y'all. I'm gonna start doing classes on whatever the majority subject is. And then my one-on-one services would simply be direct contact for that. Because I've got a lot of people asking for mentorships. I got a lot of people asking for like different like removings of things. So if I can, I'm just gonna group those either into videos or get something on like Google Classroom, how I had like the tarot stuff on there. And those tarot classes are still being made. I just need to get somewhere more stable so I can do that. Well, that's being done, but all that stuff's in the description. Thank you all for the likes, the comments, the shares, subscribes, donations, whether they are energetic or financial. I truly appreciate them all. And thank you all for the hypes as well. The hypes do boost the videos in the algorithm. I found that out. So thank you all for that. I love each and every one of you all, truly and indefinitely, and always, always. And I will see you later.